This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome to this high school football preview as we take a look at some of our teams across the state line over in the state of Alabama. We're going to start off in Lauderdale County, so go to Class 3A to check in with Mars Hill, who will come in as the defending Class 3A state champions. Mars Hill ended 2024 as the Class 3A state champions, but 2025 is a brand new opportunity.
It's just a new year. We're starting over just like everybody else does. Everybody's got the same goal. So last year's a great year. We're all excited about this year.
The Panthers returned a solid core led by the big guys up front.
Got some outstanding players. I mean, we've got some really big offensive and defensive linemen with Samuel Sweeney, first team All-State, Cord Pig, Matthew McIntyre. Got some great big guys that we're really counting on.
There's a lot of depth in the backfield as well, filled with plenty of experience.
I feel like our backfield's good this year. Got a few returning backs, and that'll be good. Our defense is going to be good too. So,
a veteran group is ready to roll for the Panthers once again, ready to tackle any situation.
Just with leadership and being able to play in game situations and just lead us through it, so should help.
Mars Hill will be the hunted in 2025, but for this team, it's nothing new.
There's always a target on our back, so we're used to that. I mean, that's why we play the game to go out and play your best, and we want people to gun for us. We're gunning for them too.
Now staying within that same class and same region over at Brooks, where the Lions are looking for another double-digit win season, and this time, hopefully, a further shot in the playoffs. Brooks set another high mark in 2024, winning 10 games and making it to the third round of the playoffs.
I tell the guys, we can't be judged or predicated upon what happened to us last year. What matters is what happens now. So what now? What are we going to be able to do to leave their legacy? Because you know what those guys did last group. They did for the last 4 years and make it to the third round. That group was a great group, and you be known as that great group as well. So we hope that they can continue that.
The Lions will return a much younger team with a lot of holes to fill on both sides of the ball.
A younger team this year, and but that's part of it. That's part of why they call you coach, And I think that it's always a tremendous challenge, and it's an opportunity as well, And I think that you're always trying to grow as a coach, and so this is a great time to grow as a coach.
This group will be strong on defense with a lot of talent and leadership.
Just go compete. We all believe in you. Put in the work and go compete. We got, I think, 6 or 7 guys returning on defense, so we have a lot of leadership on defense.
The Lions youth will need to develop as the summer progresses and show that they are the next great group in the line.
I think the biggest thing, just make sure we've made strides from the summer and to see ourselves get to a point where we can go and compete consistently and do things the right way. So that's going to be a tremendous challenge for us to see if those guys that are a little bit younger, if they're able to be consistent like those guys we just had.
Brooks is not satisfied where they finished a year ago. Now it's time to take the next big step.
We're just building off of what we've built here in the standard, and our standard is totally committed to excellence, so we try to do that every day. Just get better, compete with each other. We try to create competition, because competition breeds success, and we just get after it every single day, and we're not satisfied with the third round, so we're using that as fuel to try and get past it this year, because we can't get over that hump, and we got to.
Also staying within county, where Lauderdale County made it to the second round of the playoffs a year ago, but this team has higher aspirations in 2025. Lauderdale County finished 8-4 in 2024, a mark below their own expectations.
Oh, they're very motivated. We 8-4 last year. We felt like at least 3 of those games we didn't play up to, made some mistakes, did some things that hurt us, and we're working hard to try to correct it.
The Tigers return a deep backfield, one filled with multiple weapons.
We got pretty deep in the backfield. We got like 5-6 guys that can go. Got Calvin Watkins back after about a 1,400-yard season, so we're excited about them.
The skill knows they can't move without a good line, and they have a great one in front of them.
Just everybody has to play their own part, and it starts with the line mostly, and then they motivate me to go harder every day.
The schedule, as always, for the Tigers is daunting, with several tough local opponents.
No getting the games we're going to play. We're going to open up with Lexington, then go to Central, who was a second round 4A playoff team. And we Colbert County's real quick right there. We got Colbert County, Morris Hill, and Brooks stacked up. So it's, whoever made that schedule, they should fire him. I don't know who did that, but they should fire him. I think it was.
The standard is high at Lauderdale County, and this group of seniors wants to keep it that way in 2025.
Big thing, and we just want to win this year really bad. And a lot of these guys, they're playing their parts good.
Now heading up the road over to Rogers, where the Pirates are dreaming for big things this year. A year ago, Rogers stepped up in classes and found a new level of competition.
I think you just got to know, you have to take all opponents seriously. You can't just go in there knowing that you're going to win, because everybody's physical.
The Pirates adjusted well, going 7-4 and reaching the playoffs. Now it's time to reach the next phase.
I think we got to stay the course, right? And I think we got in some big games, and I think now we got to be able to compete a little bit more in those big games, and understand that no situation is too big for us. We've experienced it a little bit. It's our first year back in 3A, and now we need to be able to thrive in those situations and really just kind of want those situations, want to be the guy in a big time situation. I think we've got a lot of guys prepared to do that, and so we're excited to see that. We got a team that's really together right now, and just excited to see that play out over time.
Rogers will return a good group of upperclassmen, all of which have plenty of varsity experience.
I think we're all pretty confident in that. I think everybody knows what to do, mostly, and then we got some young guys that are stepping up, so they're going to be pretty good.
The skill positions will be set as well, as the Pirates aim for a record-breaking year.
We pretty much got all of our skill back, especially offensively and in the secondary. So we're excited to see those guys perform. We got a lot of opportunities it's a lot of big games. So we're excited about that, and we're excited to see those opportunities come to light and see those guys thrive and excel.
The goal is simple in 2025: go to new heights and get this program to the top of the state.
Our kids, each year they pick a word that they think that's going to be the most important thing for us to be successful. And this year's group picked execute. And we had a media days not long ago, and they asked, what would you tell the young guys? Know what to do, be able to line up and execute that. And so I think that they're saying all that stuff. I think that we're seeing stuff like when a quarterback makes a mistake, I don't have to tell him. He drops down and gives 5 push-ups. Those things like that, to me are signs of a mature team that's ready to execute in those prime situations. So we're just excited for the opportunities that we have coming up, and excited to prove ourselves every week.
Now just up the road over to Lexington as a brand new head coach and a new attitude heading into 2025. Brett Mask takes over the helm of the Lexington program. Already his presence has been felt.
He's definitely took us to another level of physicality. We've done a lot more hitting, been a lot more physical. We definitely got a lot faster, stronger. It's going to be a good year.
The Golden Bears are looking to rebound from a tough 2024 where they went 5-6 and change the perception around this team.
I think we're all dying to, make a way better impact than we did last year. We want to change the narrative around here.
A lot of upperclassmen will return for Lexington, bringing a wealth of knowledge.
We've got a lot of experience because we've been a younger team for the past couple of years. We've lost a couple important guys, but overall we have more experience.
The strength of this team will be on defense, where they've gotten bigger and stronger.
I think we play well together, and we're really physical this year, and we got a lot of older guys, like he said, so a lot of bigger bodies too. That helps.
Week 1 against Lauderdale County will be a huge challenge as Lexington aims to right some wrongs.
I'm just looking for us to play our best football. Most conditioned, most physical. It's mostly physical with those guys, so if we can be mentally prepared for that, I think we'll be good.
Still staying within Lauderdale County as we head on over to Wilson, the Warriors are looking to rebound in a big way in 2025 and change the perception around their program. Growth has been the mindset for Wilson over the past 3 seasons under head coach Trey Lane. Though the win-loss record doesn't show it, the film and the improvement does.
These last couple of years, it's been about growth and getting us where we need to be as a program. Really excited about the direction we're headed. We're a much more physical, stronger team this year. These guys are just hungry and ready to get going. Very good, very enthusiastic couple of weeks practice so far.
One of the biggest signs has been the team's focus, learning every part of the Warriors system.
Maturity is definitely better. There's growth out here. We're running plays quicker, we're learning things faster, and that comes with leadership and everything that comes with it.
Youth will be the name of the game once again for Wilson, with a lot of underclassmen expected to step up.
I think our sophomore class is going to be very indicative of how good our season goes. A lot of those guys played on Friday nights the year before, but those guys are going to have to grow up in a hurry and give us a lot of meaningful reps for us to be successful.
The strength of the Warriors will be in the backfield with a talented and experienced group.
It's gonna be huge. People in the backfield that's been here for 3 years, they know this system. This is time to do it.
If Wilson wants to take the next big step in 2025, it will come down to doing the little things right.
I think it really comes down to being mentally locked in. That's one thing you always worry about with younger teams, and we still do have a lot of youth, is just if we can align correctly, cut down on turnovers, and be solid tacklers on defense, I really think it's going to start taking care of itself because the work's been put in.
Coming up next, we head on over to Colbert County to check in with Muscle, Shoals, and Deshler.
So it's been a pretty amazing journey with the Orion Amphitheater. The design was ambitious. It's pretty incredible, the caliber of artists that we've had through these doors. Bank Independent has been such a great partner because not only are they taking the stress of the finances off of our plate, but they're investing in us as we're investing in them. And I think that is a strong partnership. Obviously, they've done a fantastic job, and the spirit of what Bank Independent does is right there in the name.
You know, Storing Lee Furniture is not just some huge chain store, but we do have a 144,000 square foot showroom right here in Leoma, Tennessee. The Story family has worked together in the business now for 55 years. And a familiar face is here to help you with whatever you need. That's what being a part of the community right here in the Tennessee Valley means. And if you have an issue, we're right here to take care of it. And don't forget free delivery. We invite you to come see us. We're Storing Lee Furniture.
Dear God, we thank you for the countless ways you bless us each day, for smiles you place along our path, for the peace we find in creation. Help us to live in a spirit of gratitude, to see your presence surrounding us, to embrace each moment with joy. As we connect with each other, may we rise above our differences and find the blessed community you intended, one full of support, empathy, and kindness. Dear God, we thank you for the opportunity to draw close to one another, to share hope, grace, and faith, to love unconditionally as you love us. Amen.
So I think Fame and Muscle Shoals music is here because we're fiercely independent. In the early days, it was hard because it was hard for banks to get their head around, we're going to give these hippies some money to go make music. We've been doing business with Bank Independent since the 70s, and to know that they've got our back, it means a lot, and it just kind of takes the stress off of doing business day to day. They've always been there, and it's always just been a phone call away.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back to this high school football preview over in the state of Alabama. Up next, we head on over to Colbert County as we check in with Muscle Shoals, who's looking to break through in 2025. Muscle Shoals has been one of the best teams in Alabama over the past several years, with plenty of playoff runs under their belt.
I think, just continuity of our coaching staff, and, we got great kids, got great coaches, and, I think our kids work extremely hard day in, day out.
2024 saw the Trojan season end in the 6A quarterfinals, a mountain this team intends to climb.
Very motivating. We got something to prove. We've been getting there. So this year, I feel like we got the perfect opportunity. We just got to work hard, stay healthy, make sure the team stay on straight.
Defense will be the strength of this team heading into the year, with several returners in key spots.
Defensively, we got several guys that that God's really blessed them with a lot of talent, and just, if they can all stay on the same page, and I think, they got a chance to be really special.
The Trojans are anxious to get past the roadblocks that have held them back from a state title, and that starts with continuity in the locker room.
The team staying together, we playing hard 4 quarters. I feel like we play hard, we can beat anybody, so I feel like that's the biggest thing for us this year, playing hard.
The first test for Mosul Shoals will be Gadsden in week 1, a very tough opponent.
It'll be a great test out of the gate for us. They got some SC caliber players in the back end, and they returned their whole secondary, so it'll be a test for us, no doubt.
Now over to Deshler, who just missed out on the playoffs a year ago, something that gave this team plenty of motivation heading into this year. Deshler went 6-4 in 2024, ending a long stretch of postseason appearances.
Well, they went right back to work. The Monday we got beat Friday. Monday they were back ready to work. Hungry is the word I would describe this team. Unproven. They're ready to end those doubters about this program. You miss the playoffs. That's unacceptable here at Deshler. But we got a good group, and we're eager to put the past behind us and put one foot in front of the other, and get 25 season started off pretty quickly.
So far, the Tigers have gotten off to a great start, beginning with a good attitude.
A lot of team chemistry so far, great group of seniors, their leadership throughout fall camp and early preseason, we've been really pleased with.
The strength of this team will be at the skill positions, but they can't get where they need to go without a good offensive line.
Skill position, we're very talented. But the question mark around this team is going to be on the offensive line, and can that group grow and develop? Coach Reed, our offensive line coach, does a great job with them, and I see the growth already. I'm excited about the growth with that unit, and I think as they continue to progress, so will our team.
The schedule once again is daunting, with several region title contenders.
Tough region. You don't have any off weeks, and that's good. For us, we get Friday to enjoy Friday, hopefully come out with a win. Saturday you learn from what you did, and you're right back at it on Sunday. So going in for a Region 7, it's very challenging.
Week 1 is right around the corner as Deshler will host Russellville, a traditional rival with a lot on the line.
Well, hopefully we see some improvement from our jamboree this coming week. We want to take steps each and every week. Russell, we're sitting at 98th meeting, I believe, is what somebody told me. So, and I think the series is pretty even. So we're eager to take that step forward. Russell's gotten us the last 2 years, so we're hopeful to get off to a really good start in this 25 campaign.
That does it for our high school football preview here in the state of Alabama. Week 1 is just right around the corner. We can't wait to see you on Thursdays and Fridays.
This is the X Sports Network.